Alright guys, so you might have already seen the news. This is awesome. This is really cool. I'm super excited. I already have a little bit of info from this because of the leak. So, and I have already watched this because, like, I couldn't wait. I wanted to see what it was like, see if it was worth how hyped I am. And in my opinion, I'm still equally as hyped, if not more hyped, than I was when they initially leaked the information. But let's go through, just take a look at what we're looking at here.
3.
We'll be pausing as we go, just to take a look at things. Alright, so this is, I think it was the 2019 or 2020 release. I'm not a big expert on Hot Wheels releases, especially recent ones. My era was like 96 through to 2004 was when I was collecting all the cars. After the Hot 100 first editions, I couldn't keep up anymore. It was 100 brand new cars they released in a year. It was impossible to get them all without like eBay and stuff. But, you know, and that was obviously the Accelerators era was around there. It was like 2006. So I was really big on all that. And then I kind of just stopped after that. But I do recall seeing this on the shelf. I really got back into collecting Hot Wheels in the last 6 to 12 months. Just COVID, I guess. Really, I found all my Accelerators cars and I just really wanted more cars after that. So I have seen this version of, I believe it's Roger Dodger, on the shelves. So it is a very recent one. So that's confirming we have Roger Dodger. I'm 99% sure that's what this is. Now, I actually want to jump back here a sec. So this is a real life car. So that means you're not... There's a Hot Wheels packet too. Do we know what that is? Oh, please, someone check that out. See what car that is. Because I cannot tell. At first I thought it might have been like the land speeder, but it's definitely not. I've got that on card next to me. It's definitely not that. So yeah, essentially what we're looking at here isn't just, you know, real life cars sort of thing, just as Hot Wheels cars. You're actually playing, you'll actually have the toys. Like, you'll be driving as the toys on the toy tracks. Like, they're going to be to the, like, the 1/64 scale or whatever it is that they are. So they are actually to scale. So it's sort of, you're driving the cars in the real world. Now, I should have done this on YouTube. In fact, let's do this on YouTube. Alright, we'll jump back. Because YouTube I can stop and rewind easier. So yeah, that the first light made it look like a city, and then suddenly you realise, no, you're a toy, you're in a warehouse. The engine sounds fantastic. Very happy with that. Just want to see if we can get a glimpse into any of these cars. Oh, there's Twin Mill. Alright, they all move a bit fast to see, but you will get to see them here coming up. I looked away from the screen. I've never done like one of these reaction sort of thingies, so bear with me. Is that Double Vision? That looks a lot like Double Vision. That's definitely Twin Mill there. That looks to be Red Baron. I'm really hoping that is Double Vision. I've seen this recently, and I've seen this recently. I don't know what they are, though. Okay, it's not Double Vision. It's... I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it is called, but I definitely have seen it on the shelves. This is also a recent model. The tracks look amazing. They're wide, which is nice, but they still look like the Hot Wheels tracks. They've even got the little blue connectors and everything in them. This honestly looks brilliant. Hopefully you can roll the cars. Hopefully it's not one of them driving sims where you can't roll cars and stuff. The track builder for this looks insane. That's pretty much confirmation there of whatever the shark is, as well as Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker was the other one there. For some reason, this is a Hot Wheels icon. I have no idea why, but whatever. Bone Shaker is a Hot Wheels icon now. Moving tracks, also exciting. Very interested for that. the cars, I hope the cars move like this. It would be awesome if they actually have the physics to move like that, where when they're turning, the car leans. Magnetic track is an interesting aspect. That's solid. It's very well done. Now, that's one thing I don't like that happens in almost every Hot Wheels game, is when the car is airborne, you can flip it and do flips and stunts and stuff, which is cool, but really unrealistic. Like, how is the car flipping like that? I hate that. I absolutely hate when you have control of your car in the air. You're in the air, you don't have control of the car, and you shouldn't. Being able to do stunts and stuff like that, I'm not a fan of it. We'll see how we go, but that does look like that's pretty much going to happen. None of this is actual game footage. I love Twin Mill so much. I'm so happy that they've got the recent model, the green one. I don't have it in that green. I was just looking at my shelf. Unfortunately, I was wrong about both Double Vision and Red Baron. I thought I saw them, but it's just whatever the fuck this thing is, looks like it, kind of. So yeah, none of this is actual game footage, so obviously it doesn't confirm everything, but it obviously will give you a very rough idea of what to expect. But I hope we can get that much track, because it looks really good. It's obviously coming to more than just Xbox. It's going to be on quite a few things. We gotta pause this. We gotta go through the car. So we've got Twin Mill. Obviously, Twin Mill is a great car to have. Now, we already knew about Roger Dodger, but this is actually the Super Treasure Hunt that came out, I think, this year or last year. It's only recent, but it's the 8-ball Treasure Hunt. I really hope it has the Super Treasure Hunt on the bottom. It's really cool that they've actually put this in. But this also confirms skins, because they've shown this as the 8-ball Super Treasure Hunt and the steampunk version. So we're going to have car skins, which is understandable. There's more on that I want to talk about afterwards. We have whatever this is. Sometimes Hot Wheels does make some ugly cars, and for some reason sometimes they get in the game. Again, this isn't a car I would expect for this kind of game, but if they really go hard on this, then it's fine. I don't overly mind. Like, some of these, where's the good models, man? This is the thing that I accidentally mistook for Double Vision. I don't know what it's called, unfortunately, but this is a cool car. We'll go back to this. Looks like a dead image. It's some sort of fast-looking jetmobile. I don't know. I really don't know. This looks cool. So it's a bumper car. I think it's called Bump Around. I think that's why it's got it there. I have no idea. I haven't really paid attention to too many models of late. I want to say I don't like it, and I don't think it has a place in the game. But at the same time, if they were to put like Go-Kart from like the 98 First Eds or whatever it is, I'd die for that. Go-Kart, Catapult, all those really cool gimmicky cars I like. So I would have liked this if it came out years ago. I'm just being old and grumpy to say that I don't like this and don't think it belongs in the game. It definitely belongs in the game. There's nothing wrong with this. This is a good Hot Wheels model. It's not going to be a classic, but it's a good Hot Wheels model. This is also a decent Hot Wheels model. It's nothing. It's a bit abstract, a bit too abstract, but whatever. And a dune buggy. Yeah, well, we know how I feel about dune buggies in Hot Wheels. What is this? Mud tires on the back and slicks on the front. Yeah, good idea, guys. Anyway, look. Not to... the first reveal cars, I have interest in 2 of them. 2 of these are really awesome, and these absolutely need to be in the game. I think, based on what we've seen, we've also confirmed Bone Shaker is in the game. Here's the image. This image got leaked quite some time ago, and I had a big thorough look through the background and found a lot of things. Unfortunately, I don't have all that information here. There's Twin Mill in 2 colors, so we already had it confirmed that car color variations were in the game. which is awesome. It's really quite good. I'm just going to have this play on silent for a bit. Just while I talk about some things that they have announced and leaked with the game. First up is obviously track customization, as we saw in the trailer. You will be able to fully play around with it and build whatever sort of tracks you want. There is a lot of viability and options with this, which I'm excited for. That means we can just remake the Accelerators, Racing Realms, the World Race tracks, everything. We can remake it all. Obviously, obstacles are not as remakeable, but that's fine. This is something that I'm truly hyped for. So a track builder sounds great. Absolutely brilliant. What else have they announced? They've announced car customization, so colors and decals. So it's going to have like a decal editor, so you can really just edit the decals on the cars the way you want. I'm really, really going to be disappointed if they don't put all the Accelerators and World Race decals in. Teku, Maniacs, Wave Rippers, all of it. So hopefully they include all that, because why wouldn't you? Like, why would you not? It's a massive, massive franchise that unfortunately just doesn't get the love that it should. Is it just not playing? There we go. Yeah, it's a massive franchise. It doesn't get the love that it should. Here it's actually got no color on it. That's cool. So, excited for the decal editor. On top of that, they've also said it's going to be like a car collector. So that means there's going to be a lot of cars in it. I would expect maybe 200-300 cars for a modern video game at a minimum. If it's any less than 200, I'll be quite disappointed. But that means we have a good opportunity for as many cars as possible. Throw in every single car that was in World Race. Throw in every single car that was in Accelerators. Throw in your classics, your Twin Mills 1 and 2, your Red Baron, Mongoose, Power Pistons already covered in World Race, I guess. Power Pipes, all of that sort of stuff. Put in your silly Bone Shaker. Why is this car iconic? It looks awful. It's just a generic ass hot rod. If you're going to put the animal cars in, that's fine, but put in the Stegosaurus. It was like the first one. There was probably one before it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, Snake and Mongoose. What else is some classic stuff? Was Double Vision even the right name for that car before? It wasn't. But yeah, so there is a lot of options for cars to put in. I'll actually go through a big list of cars that I think must be in this game. There's a lot. There's a lot of classic cars that should be in the game. And classic cars would be the best thing to put in here. Because no one buying the modern cars. A lot of the modern cars are just obviously put some in. Put a few in. But Hot Wheels is known for its classics, and they should definitely be in. Now, for those looking to purchase it, it is confirmed on Xbox. It is confirmed on Steam. And I think I saw something about PS5, PS4. So it looks like it's going to be on everything except for the Switch. I don't know if they're just waiting for the Switch stuff. But I am super hyped for this. This game looks amazing. I can't wait to see gameplay stuff. And look, I have space on my channel for something other than just Project Accelerators and Yu-Gi-Oh! I will be uploading this when it comes out and uploading any information we do get, as well as some other stuff. And if this ends up being a Hot Wheels Unleashed channel, then so be it. I'm really excited for this game. It releases 30th of September. It says it's 1st of October for me, but that's because I am in Australia, so it will release a bit late. So collectors, artists, this is just great. Collection is a massive element. I'm really excited to see what we can possibly do. 12-player online races. I'll be so keen to race people. Yeah, really excited. I will probably end up getting this on Steam, just purely because it makes it a lot easier for streaming and recording and stuff. But hopefully it's not too expensive, although I don't think I'll care about the price. Like, they can charge me like $80. I'll probably still get this day one. This looks so good. I'm really hyped for it, just for the collection, the artistry, the create your own track. Like, we can make this as accelerators as we want, which is something I want. I would love an accelerators video game, like a proper one, official one. This is probably as close as we will ever get. And I'm probably going to be sending emails to Milestone all the time, being like, put this car in, put this car in, put all these cars in. So hopefully things go well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hot Wheels Unleashed looks amazing, and yeah, I'm unbelievably hyped.